dad owns his own business. That's where all my work experience came from, was receptionist, and then I've done like accounting. I mean, I've done like everything across the board. And then his company went through some restructuring a few years ago, and so he's not the CEO anymore. So that kind of took away my option of ever taking it over. I had so much work experience, but at the end of the day, on paper, I didn't have that foundation. Like, I didn't have the degree that said, yes, she knows about this. I felt like it was the perfect time to add that to like my resume and my arsenal of things that I could offer to a job. So I was looking for an online program because I like to move around a lot, and then I was looking for something fast because I felt like I'd already wasted so much time, and I wanted something that I could make payments on, like something that I didn't want to take out loans and be in debt. And just through like Googling and kind of poking around, I found WGU, and I was like, this is perfect for me. Like this has everything I've been looking for. What I really liked about WGU that stood out in my mind when I was finally ready to go was that they weren't like harping me. Like, they weren't overbearing. They weren't constantly emailing me. Like, I have some programs or schools that are just like every week, like, here's this special, here's that. It just feels very salesman-like. And WGU was more like, we're here for you. So like, whenever you're ready, like, we're ready. You have so many people that are just willing to help you. I mean, it's an online program, and so again, you're losing the personal connection, but in a way you aren't, because it's almost like people have to overly communicate because they're not seeing you in person. So every email is answered, like every phone call is returned or answered right when you call. So I think what sets it apart is that you feel like you're the only student, essentially, because you're getting one-on-one treatment, or you feel like you're getting one-on-one treatment and attention, even though there are thousands of other students. You never feel that way. You feel like you're just the most important student that they have. The breakdown is very clear. Like, this is what you can expect. You know, you have your pre-assessments, you have your material, and I think it's just, they like literally everything is given to you right at your fingertips. Because there were a couple classes I went into, I'm like, I have no idea anything about this subject. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to pass this. There is a person behind the screen that wants me to, like, you know, do well on this test, so I'm gonna take their webinar and they're gonna answer my questions. WGU gives you every single tool you need. There's mentors you can talk to. You have your student mentor. It's just it's like you have an army of people behind you in everything that you do. And so I think it's just the ease of having all of those things accessible to you is like the best. Having this has just pushed me to be like, well, what's next? Like, what, like, almost like open the doors for like, well, what can I do? Because this is something I literally spent my life thinking it'll never happen to me. I can't recommend it enough to anyone. I think it definitely takes a specific type of person. Like, I think you have to want it, you know? No one can just say, oh, sure, here's just this education is gonna be given to you, because you have to work really hard and you have to motivate yourself. So I tend to surround myself with those types of people. So when those people are saying something like they want to further their education, I'm like, you guys would be perfect for it. So I definitely push WGU.